Hi you guys, welcome to my vlog. My name is Angelica Buton. I'm a journalism major at Jacksonville State University. I'm sitting here with Ty Trammell. Ty, will you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm a recent college dropout.
Awesome.
I recently got my real estate license. I'm a bartender on the weekends at Mellow Mushroom, and I direct a couple cheer gyms.
Awesome. How did you get into directing cheer gyms?
I never was a cheerleader in high school or anything, but I started cheering at Jacksonville from senior and sophomore, my freshman and sophomore year, and kind of met the right people, got into the right doors, and learned a lot of knowledge. There's some very important people in the cheer world, and just kind of worked my way in.
Okay. Do you miss it?
I miss cheering. Yeah, I miss cheering so much. Yeah, for sure. But I like coaching more than cheering, and you kind of have to pick one or the other.
So you're gonna just like help people do things that you love to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, so what do you see yourself continuing this path?
Yeah, I'll definitely own a cheer gym one day. Right now, I'm just kind of chilling and just giving my knowledge to what kids need right now.
Just passing on the knowledge
Passing
that
on
you've learned.
knowledge,
Okay,
yeah.
awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna ask you, what else do you see in your future?
Just being super successful in real estate, having freedom of time,
Awesome.
and just being able to travel the world and do the things that I love.
And if you could go anywhere and do the things you love, where would you go?
A lot of goals. There's a lot of places. Dubai. I mean, I could talk about it all day.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Well, we'll go there and we'll reshoot this interview. So, one thing I was going to ask you is, what is your daily routine? Like your mindset is on success. You have an awesome job at your age. So I'm just asking, like, what is your daily routine every day?
My daily routine is kind of intense. For me, this is just kind of what works for me.
Okay.
Wake up, kind of.
Just get started.
Good start. Great start.
All right.
Today. Wake up. Usually around 4:50, 5 o'clock.
Wow.
And get up, and I'll do this sounds a little crazy, but I'll do like a little push-ups, just kind of like wake myself up, nothing crazy.
Okay, respect.
And then right after that, I'll probably meditate for about 2-3 minutes. Nothing intense.
Okay.
Just visualizing myself being successful, wearing successful clothes.
So you like close your eyes and you just picture
Yes,
that.
I picture everything and seeing myself just grinding in the future.
Okay,
Pretty
awesome.
much. And then I'll get ready, grab me a Rice Krispie treat, go to the gym.
Rice Krispie treat.
Rice Krispie treats my go-to. Little bit of sativa.
Okay.
And some Rice Krispie treat before the gym. It's a great pre-workout.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. So, like before you go to the gym, like what you said, Rice Krispie treat. So,
Yeah.
what is your diet?
My diet's, I wouldn't say it's so much intense. I'm just very health cautious. But I definitely prep every day for just fresh foods.
Okay.
I'm more of on the calories. I guess you could say high protein, but
Okay.
more just kind of I track my calories more than
Just
anything.
watch it with your body.
Turkey,
Okay.
fish, anything in general. But
So you
it's
meal prep?
structure. I definitely meal prep
Okay.
every morning. Every morning I meal prep. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So when you go you meal prep. When you go to the gym, what do you do?
It's different every day. I've done a million things.
Okay.
I have went through every cycle of working out. I'm on this new thing, which
Okay.
I'm actually loving it. It's kind of some full body workouts and stuff, and I'm also getting into some running now. So
Okay,
it's a
wow.
little different. Yeah.
Wow.
It's really cool. Just trying to experiment whatever my body likes, but this is probably my favorite workout routine so far.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so besides that, with working out, what else? Okay, so what do you think your biggest motivation is working out wise? Like, what makes you get up every morning and do this routine?
It all started about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
I was super out of shape, super chunky, weighed like
What?
255. It was insane.
wow.
Yeah. And I did nothing but smoke weed, drink, party, and it was just
Wow.
Yeah, totally.
So you did a whole like
I've done the whole
360 like 4 times.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay.
And I don't know, one day I just saw my life going downhill. It's really just battling drugs and stuff, really addicted to the
Wow.
wrong things. And I looked at myself in the mirror and was like, you're going to change. And so I kind of adapted to other successful people's habits and implemented it into what I like. And now you have this.
Wow, well this is good. Okay. So that's pretty awesome. Like most people struggle with change. Do you think it was really hard for you to get into that?
At first it was very mentally hard. I definitely, I wouldn't say I cut people out of my life, but I surrounded myself with people that were like-minded, that wanted success.
Yeah.
And wanted that daily grind of getting up early and just being healthy and successful.
So it was hard, but it wasn't. But once you got into it, it was like.
Once I got into it, about a month or two in, I started loving the way that everything was changing, everything was falling into place, and my life was just going up in 2 or 3 months.
Good, wow! And then you just kept going because it's probably feeding off that success.
Never stopped. It's like
wow,
the best feeling
that's so
ever.
awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, awesome. So, who is your biggest role model? Do you think that makes you, like you said, you started watching people?
Yeah.
What is it? Oh God, who is it?
So no one really probably is not really like a big famous guy, but his name's Artemis Doljum or something like that. He's like a Russian guy, but he's a big fitness guy in the fitness industry, and like he doesn't feed off of so much just working out in the gym, more or less just success and building his brand.
So he's just working on himself in general. He's not like
everything is. It's not about just his body. It's about his mental, his soul, just being one with everything.
Wow, one with the earth, one with his body, one with it all. We're one with the earth. Awesome. Okay, so he does like podcasts and YouTube channels.
Awesome. YouTube. I came across a YouTube channel, and it's kind of where I kind of started. I would say I was kind of fed up with my body, and I just watched a day in the life of him. And I just took it and ran with it and put it into my own lifestyle.
Cool. How often do you watch that?
I try to watch it every day. That sounds intense because he puts out but sometimes I'll just listen to his podcast every day. But usually I try to watch that same video because it's just a lot. I'm very big on discipline over motivation, but watching that, seeing how he came from where he came from, and low middle class to living in Beverly Hills.
Wow.
So I watched that and it's very inspiring.
Cool, yeah, and so that's what you kind of see yourself doing.
Yep,
and the change that you've made. You've come so far. You said it's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a year.
Wow, and how much weight have you lost?
I weigh 170 now.
Wow.
With some pretty lean muscle.
Awesome.
And,
he's like a flex that.
Yeah. And I was 253.
Okay, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
Crazy.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so another thing I wanted to ask you is what all do you do throughout your day and how do you end your day?
Throughout my day, it depends. Like I said, I bartend on the weekends and I direct the gyms throughout the week. I haven't started real estate yet. I'm in my post-licensing courses and stuff like that.
Awesome.
So here recently, I'll be able to actually sell homes.
Wow.
Could do it now, but kind of waiting.
So you're gonna send me my dream home one day?
Got you.
Got it. Thank you.
And but usually, after I meal prep and I go through my whole morning routine, I'll head to work, which is every gym that I direct is about an hour away.
Okay.
So
awesome.
Headed there. Usually I'll throw on a podcast, trying to listen to something cool. That's kind of where I get my news. I would say that some of it's just more entertaining to listening to people and how they live their lives and how they implement their success routines and stuff like that. And then I'll head to the gyms, do a little coaching, make sure the gyms are running right. My favorite thing probably is getting actually into the class and coaching the kids.
Yeah.
There's just something about teaching a kid a new skill and their face light up, which is so cool. It's so cool. It's the gnarliest thing. So yeah, I'll kind of do that, and then I'll head home. It's just a normal typical day. Head home. And come in here, and I'll foam roll out, stretch out before I go to bed, and prep my day for tomorrow. Get my clothes out.
Start all over.
Start all over.
Wow, that is
go through my whole face routine to make sure, you know.
Okay, so you have a
Yeah,
face routine.
I have a face
Oh, I want to
routine.
hear about it. I want to hear about it.
Yeah, I mean.
This is sponsored by Clinique.
No, it's just some skincare routines. You know, I got some toners, I got some
Okay.
oils I put on my face. You know, I got some cleansers,
Wow.
some eye creams. You know, it is what it
Okay,
is.
wow.
Yeah, and then about 2 hours before I go to bed, I try not to be on my phone. It's
Okay.
hard not to,
Yeah, I mean-
especially at 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I just kind of lay down and relax a little bit, kind of go over my day, fill out my calendar if anything added to it, and
Stay on top of it.
snooze. Yeah, try to be in bed by like 9:30, 10 every night is my goal.
Early.
So that's super early for me.
Me too.
Right. Okay.
But awesome. Well, thank you so much for your
For
time.
sure.
I just want to say maybe one day when you know you're even more successful than you are now, we'll redo this interview.
For sure.
I would
For
love
sure.
that. Thank you so
Awesome.
much for your time. Awesome. And y'all tune in next week to cover something even more entertaining.